What's up, guys? In this video today, we're going to be going over the 10 most impactful cards by cost to ever come out in this game. We're also going to be doing a runner-up on my YouTube membership, so we're going to be doing an exclusive video for you guys of the second most impactful card by cost for my YouTube members, and also we're going to have our VV Theory and Heart Pirates podcast for on our YouTube membership as well. So be sure to go ahead and join that. That'd be fantastic, and let's get to the video.
Heart Pirates TCG.
All right, and our funny story, guys, I actually had a different card on here, and then I forgot this card existed, so I had to restart. I had to remake the first part of this video to put this card on here. By far the most broken one cost to ever exist. Its entire existence has made one color / one archetype tag, right? Fucking insane. And any deck that can use this is like low-key a contender, because it's like, well, it can use this card, so it can't be that bad, right? And I'm sure you guys know what it is. I think it might even be on the thumbnail. Shout out Jesus for making my thumbnails. Yeah, we're talking about talking about Cum Giant right here. Yeah, this card is absolutely nuts. I had Suru on here, the 1K or the 2K counter, and then when my homie was like showing me the thumbnail, I was like, is this good? And I was like, oh my god, Giant's not even on there. Yeah, this card's fucking nuts, bro. This card is so plus 4,000. So you guys remember when Radical Beam got banned? Radical Beam, for those of you guys who are newer to the game or started playing, recently, in set 3 or maybe set 4, Radical Beam got banned because there was a 1 cost plus 4,000. This is a 1 cost plus 4,000 that draws you 2 cards. It's crazy. Any deck that can play this card is like automatically pretty decent and borderline broken. Purple Luffy, when you're going for a game against a Purple Luffy and they have 2 Dawn up, you're like, oh my god, better luck next turn, right? This card, bro, this card just says hell nah, bro. This just says hell nah. Blue card, a 2 cost blue character. It is perhaps one of the best cards to ever exist that I'm surprised did not get banned. In fact, I even said it should be banned. This card is known for manipulating Dawn. It has been a focal point of one of the best decks to ever come out in this game, and that card is, I'm sure you guys probably guessed it by now, Marshall D. Teach. This card is absolutely nuts. I'm telling you guys, when I was doing my ban list predictions, I said Ice Age was going to go, and I said it's either Teach or it's Jinbei, but I think it should be Teach because Teach is better than Jinbei. Like Teach makes the deck go, whereas like Jinbei was like a very high roll card. This card has been the focal point, the center point of one of the best decks to ever come out in set 8, 9, and 10. This card has been a 4 of pretty much the entire time. The value that you get from this card, you're basically playing with like 25 extra Dawn. If this card sticks to the board and the game goes on for like 10, 11 turns, you're getting 2 times 10. You're getting 20 extra Dawn to play with, and you enable your leader effect. This card is so good. It is by far the best 2 cost to ever exist. Of course, like I said, we're going to do a runner-up in our YouTube membership, but this card blew all the other 2 costs out of the water. It was so freaking good. All right, and 3 costs. This might actually surprise you guys. It won't surprise you, but also because there's multiple cards that it could be. That's why I like doing the little blind or the reveal. So this card right here, one of the best cards to ever come out, has literally been it has been splashed in every black deck pretty much ever since the card came out. It has been a insane broken card in certain decks and just a very strong card in other decks. This card was used in, oh, actually, let's reveal it. It is a 3 cost character. It is a 5k power character, and it is a black character, of course, and that card is Hina. Hina, I know you guys are like, blue and black, man, blue and black, they're the issue. This card has been used in Sakazuki, which obviously is a band leader. It was used in Gecko Moria. People were playing like 3 or 4 Hina in Gecko Moria in set 6 and 7. This card was used like in Lucci. This card was used in, dude, this card is literally used in every single fucking deck known to me. Any deck that plays Rebecca plays fucking Hina. So I'm telling you guys, Hina is just the utility that you get with this card, being able to play it off of a Rebecca, being able to play it hard play, you know, -4 something on play, so good. It's just the stat line 3/5, like you cannot beat it, man. You cannot beat it. This card has been one of the most abused cards almost ever in any black deck. This is one of the most abused cards to ever exist. So yeah, this 3 cost right here is absolutely insane. I want to know if you guys, I thought I was gonna put Brooke, but Hina's just been more impactful for longer, actually, funny enough. So yeah, let's go to the 4 cost. Yeah, there's no way you guys don't know what this is, man. This is a 4 cost character. It is a blocker, right? It is a card that has 0 power, but it is just it. Bro, this card has been, I said Hina was used and abused. This card has been abused and abused more times than like a naive porn star. I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, this card has been in talks of getting banned ever since it got released, and that card is, of course, Rebecca. Oh my god, guys, any black deck that I have ever played, I have tried to like splash this card in there because it just is free value. It's a character that is a blocker that brings back another character and can play another character. It is fucking insane. This card should, honestly, I'm surprised this card is not banned yet, but it is a very good card. And yeah, it is just, I mean, I'm telling you guys, we have used, as a black player myself, you know, I've used and abused this card for so long. Like it is just insane how good this card is. It is one of my biggest fears playing against it. I'm like, oh my god, what if they Rebecca Sabo or Rebecca fucking whatever, right? Rebecca Spandine, Rebecca Hina Lucci. It is just insane. It is such a good card. There is no 4 cost that even comes close. Not even Jinbei comes close to Rebecca's value. All right, guys, so this is our last black character ever, right? So like in the rest of the top 10, there's no more black characters. This is a 5 cost black character that has been abused in like almost every deck. Maybe not abused in every deck, abused in one deck in particular, and just splashed in every single deck that has been black, you know, since the card has come out. Also, it has been a literal like auto win against certain matchups. This card has helped me. This card literally auto won against like Katakuri in set 6. It was just your strategy to beating most decks, being able to wall off and protect your board. Of course, it's a blocker, and that card is Sabo. Sorry, that was like a weird explanation. I was trying not to spoil it until the very end. This card was absolutely fucking abused in BY Luffy. Like this card was the only reason BY Luffy was even like good. If this card didn't exist, BY Luffy would just be a 7k leader or a 9k leader with no blocker, right? At least at first, right? Now they have like, you know, Shirahoshi and stuff like that, but this card was so good at protecting the board, right? If this card didn't exist, BY wouldn't even be considered ban worthy at the time last set, right? It has been abused in Sakazuki. Like I said, if you were playing against Katakuri in set 6, the goal was to swing 5s the entire time and then just play Rebecca Sabo. And now even if they Amaru or whatever, like they try to reject, they can't, right? They can't pop your blockers, whatever. You always have a blocker that they literally cannot deal with. This card is absolutely insane. Protects your board, cycles your hand, 1k counter. It has a manga. Sabo is one of the coolest characters in One Piece. It is nuts. It is a nutty card. It is one of the best cards to ever come out. These 2 cards in combination, in tandem with each other, Rebecca and Sabo, were absolute nightmares. It was just one of the best ways to stall one more turn to push lethal. It is so fucking insanely good. All right, guys, there was not really a lot of good 6 cost characters. Funny enough, this is not even a character. This is the most impactful 6 cost to ever come out. It is an event. All right, and it, you know, was a prime card to being, it was one of the best cards in one deck since it came out, and it was one of the only ways that one deck could answer anything. And of course, I mean, it's kind of hard not to spoil it. It's one of the banned cards, right? It is it's Kingdom Come, Raigo. This card was only good in an L, but it literally made an L meta since it came out, because now Enel could actually deal with big characters. How you used to beat Enel before was just playing like Gecko Moria or 10 cost Kaido or something like that, right? and we had no answer. Like they had no answer for it, the yellow players. But when this card came out, they actually had an answer for it, and now it was not as bad into like big decks that played big characters, and it was also really good into aggro decks because it was just heal past their aggro. So this card literally filled the void of one of the better decks of the past couple sets, which was Enel. Enel was like always relevant. It was always hanging in there, and it wasn't primarily because of this card, but because there wasn't really a lot of good 6-cost characters and this card is banned, I figured like it has to be the most impactful, right? Like, or 6-cost cards in general, it has to be the most impactful because it's just there's nothing else that even like comes close to it, to be honest with you. I think like the 6-cost Brook was like the closest thing I can come up with, but yeah, this is the most impactful 6-cost in the game. All right, number 7. All right, this color is finally getting some love. It is a green card. That should just spoil it right off the bat, right? It is a green card. It is one of the scariest cards to ever come out. It is one of the nastiest going for game cards, end game cards to ever exist. It's so versatile in the way it can tap Dawn, it can tap characters, and of course that card is Hody Jones. Absolutely fucking menace of a card, man. Anytime you're like, show me the Hody. I don't know if you guys are like, if any of you Yu-Gi-Oh players back in the day, when people would be like, show me the Cowboy, right? Because like that's how you would like go for game with Cowboy, right? With Gaga Cowboy. It's very similar to the Hody, right? It's like, show me the Hody and you got it, right? This card is always lurking around. While it has never really been searchable, it feels like they always have it when they need it to go for game. It is absolutely terrifying. It dodges Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. It dodges fucking what is it called, like Beckman and Newgate and all that type of stuff, because it's like a 7/8. So it's really strong. It's very hard to deal with. It is just a body that sticks to the board the entire time if it comes out early, and obviously if it comes out late, it's ending the game. This card is absolutely nuts. Guys, I completely forgot when I said there's no more black cards. I forgot there's actually one more. I forgot. I know that's actually so funny. I just like baited the fuck out of y'all. There's one more black card that's a cost 8. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to guess this or not. It is literally the best card to ever. So guys, this is like the best card by cost. This is just the best card ever to ever exist in the game. This card's the best card ever. I'm sure you guys know what it is. It's fucking Gecko Moria. It is. I mean, guys. I mean. What black deck has not abused the fuck out of this card right here? I mean, so Gecko and Rebecca are just the nastiest. It is fucking unfair, the value that they generate. Being able to be an 8/9 that plays 2 characters, and the characters that you play could also play another character. It is absolutely a nutty card. I could not even imagine like playing without this card with certain decks, because this deck makes or breaks certain decks. Obviously, this being banned, it like killed BY. It killed BY Luffy. It very much hurt Lucci. Obviously, this card was abused in Sakazuki. It was abused in Gecko. I mean, like, name one deck that like didn't play it that was like a good deck that was black, right? Insane card. Absolutely nuts. Now, this 9-cost card might actually surprise you a little bit. This card is just so fucking annoying, right? And it kind of has the 6-cost syndrome, where there's not really a whole lot of like super impactful 9-drops in this game. And this one was just the most impactful because it carried a deck. This card actually carried a deck for like 5 formats in a row. And the fact that it's a yellow card, all right? And the fact that you can kill things with it and also potentially heal with it, it has been fantastic. This card is a big body, not really searchable, but you know, they always seem to have it. And of course that is Yamato, you know, just carrying an L. I mean, this card was not used in any other deck pretty much. Like some people used it in like green, yellow Yamato, but like not really. This card was really made for an L, and it is just very strong. It is very strong. Very nice artwork too. I love this artwork. But yeah, Yamato being able to carry a deck like Enel, which basically doesn't do anything other than heal, and this card being like one of the best cards in that deck, it really makes or breaks an entire deck, which makes it one of the best cards in the game. And our last one is actually a two-way tie. We couldn't differentiate how impactful these cards were. So I decided to call it a tie, and we're gonna talk about both. It's a yellow card and a green card. So the yellow card, obviously both 10 costs, was never really one of the best decks, right? The decks that it was used in were never really the best decks, but this card was absolutely terrifying for a very long time, and chained back to back could literally just end the game. And the 10 cost green character is the same way. None of the decks it's ever been used in are considered the best decks, but when that card comes out, it really does change the way that the game is played from that point on. And chaining them back to back can sometimes just end the game. And these cards are Doflamingo and 10 cost Linlin right here. Linlin, like I said, it was never really used in any of like the better decks. It was used in Katakuri or any Big Mom deck, Pudding. And when it comes out, it's really good, but realistically, they're not that amazing of decks, so it never really got its time to like really shine and like dominate. But this card's like strength like speaks for itself. Same thing with this 10 cost Doflamingo right here, guys. This 10 cost Doflamingo, hey man, don't sleep on that 10 cost Doflamingo. I mean, it was used in Bonnie, it was used in like Grape Luffy or Grape Dofi, but like none of those were really the best decks in the format. Like they did have a little bit of success, but not really like never really like overwhelming success. But in those decks, this card was a big candidate for like ending games or like taking control of games. So I feel like both of these combined, because they both didn't really have like a lot of time in the sun, kind of have the same like relevance, I would say. And yeah, like these two cards right here are definitely the best 10 costs in the game. So let's go back all the way to the front, and we're gonna go over them one by one. We got Suru, Teach, Hina, Rebecca, Sabo, Raigo, Hody Jones, Gecko, Yamato, and Dofi and Linlin. So, like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing a runner-up in my, what is it called? I'm going to be doing a runner-up in my YouTube memberships. Also, we have the VV Theory and my podcast in YouTube memberships as well, so be sure to check that out. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys were like surprised by any of these, or you guys think I'm just wrong about any of these, or if there's a card I'm forgetting about. Maybe I made a mistake. We'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.